Hi, myself, Kumar Pravakar. I am working as a technical architect in Precisely. I am here to discuss three main points for in this video. Why we are developing the add-on, how OAuth consent and screen workflow used in Automate add-on for a specific purpose. I will also explain the functionality of Automate add-on. So this add-on is required by our existing customer who is moving from Microsoft Microsoft Excel to Google Sheet. So previously they are using the Microsoft Excel. Here we have a add-on for the Excel. They are basically creating the template and then add the data into the template by the different source. Then they enable the add-on and push the data to the SAP. As they are moving to the Google Worksheet, so they are looking for the extension in a Google Sheet. Let me share my screen and show you how we have developed our add-on. So we have developed our add-on using the app script with the component like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Over here, you can see that the project number and the same. This is the project number of prod system. If you see it, we have a 7 scopes defined. That is a minimum required scope for our extensions. So first three are basically used for accessing, for basically doing the OAuth authentication. Yeah, and the other like a drive file, dot file, container dot UI, and a spreadsheet. We are using these scopes for the various purpose. I will explain those scope once it is visible on our Google Sheet. So here I'm going to the test the deployment, which I have supposed to submit for the OAuth verification. I have specified the Google Sheet, which is act as a template. Let me click on the execute. It will launch the Google Sheet. Within extension, because I have specified the Google Sheet for the testing of the app script. So it's added the precise automate and open. Once I click on open, it's asked for the authorization. First, it's asked for me to log into the system. Let me select my login. Here, all the 7 scopes are visible to the user. So first 3 scope I discussed earlier, it is used for the log into the system and get the OAuth token. So that token is going to the use to communicate with the spreadsheet API call, and then container.UI. We have used the container.UI to show the customized panel that appears on the right side of the Google Sheet Editor interface. This scope is essential for the user interaction, but does not compromise privacy and security. This sidebar panel are built using HTML, CSS, and client-side JavaScript. This sidebar displays the various user interface element and functionality. I will show you in the demo. The My App also use auth slash a spreadsheet scope. That is a fundamental to its purpose for integrating a spreadsheet with the SAP system. My app uses an OpenID authentication to access the spreadsheet securely. This scope is narrower than the broader or alternative scope like OAuth Drive. This scope is essential for reading and writing the data from a spreadsheet. Another scope which we are using like drive.files, which is a read only, and this again this add-on required to view and retrieve metadata and content from the Google Drive files that the user has access to without modifying them. This scope is narrower than the broader alternative like OS Drive. We are ensuring the minimum access and better user trust. Let me select all the authentic scopes and logged into the system. Once I logged in, the scope is valid, then it's open the side panel. Click on the studio. Now the click on the studio is connecting to the studio through the API, and it will basically fetch the template information, it will fetch the script information and display it into the side panel. So here you can see the coming, it's a script. The Google Sheet file has been read. Whatever the script is available, it shows the script. Then user has published the template with the start row and a skip indicator. Here we can show all the script metadata, what are the T code where data has been pushed. I will show you the one basic functionality of how we are using the spreadsheet API. We are using the OAuth security protocol. If you select the right header, it will basically write the header corresponding to the map column which user has mapped during the publishing the template. So here you can see the header which will be written. Now the user can enter the data in a row, different row, and then we have a functionality like validate. User first click on the validate by using the specify range, first 5 transaction, one layer row. So once they click over here, it will validate the data, but validate the data does not push the data to the ACP. It's just validated and return the success and failure to the user. If any failure has come, then error message comes, the user has corrected the data, and after that, user can click on the run, which is the two major functionality for the SAP, and run again, read the data from here, push it to the SAP, get the run log, and push it over and write back to the Google Sheet. That's a way. That's a complete functionality which I have just explained, and this is a whole purpose, or you can see whole purpose of developing the Google Sheet extension. Thank you.